What are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you? Why are you in my home? How'd you get in here? Where's my wife?
At first you had like the questioning of that guy on To Catch a Predator. Who are you? What are you doing here? So what are you doing here?
So, what's going on, bud? You here to have a date with a 13-year-old?
I love how, whose job was it to be like the fake 13-year-old? They'd always enter the home and then they'd be running upstairs. I'll be right back, I left on the shower or some shit. And then they'd just sit there and be like, alright, I guess
You know why they had to cancel that show, right?
is this the real reason or?
Yeah, the real reason.
Why?
Because a guy killed himself on the fucking live. Yeah, one of the predators.
Oh, one of the like predators?
Oh no, one of the cops.
No, I thought it was gonna be like the guy himself, like the guy who hosted. I was like, he's definitely.
No, Chris Hansen is very much alive.
Yeah, he's very rich. he's loving it.
He caught a bunch of them predators. Let me get all this goddamn trash out of here.
Can't even see the props on the goddamn thing. Oh yeah.
If I were a midnight llama, I don't know what to say. I'd put some alligators on my set and turn on my TV today.
If I could save time in a bottle, I'd drink it every now and then.
Ooh, you got the fancy glass for your fancy ass.
Tall and slim. All right. Are you recording right now?
You know, you ask this a lot, and
I feel
I feel like you know the answer.
Well, then I have to do this later
What do you mean?
because it's gonna take a few minutes. So it wouldn't be a good use of our time to just sit here and watch me.
Doing a podcast is not a good use of our time. It's fun.
We really should be thinking about.
I could be out curing cancer with this dinosaur puppet.
In fact, we shouldn't be out here thinking it all. We should just be working. We should be working right now.
No.
There's a job we could be doing right now.
Today's my fucking day off.
Today's my day off as well.
So nice to be
But
off.
it does feel, we feel the shame that comes from you people that work your regular, and there's nothing wrong with this, but having a regular schedule where Saturday and Sundays are your day off.
Oh,
And you see people clearly on their day off on a Monday. I feel the shame. Like, you think that I'm just like a bum and I'm not like productive. It's just no. My Friday and Saturdays or Saturday and Sundays are just different. That's all.
yeah, service and hospitality jobs, we don't have regular schedules.
But I do feel it when I can walk into a Starbucks with sweatpants on. And yeah, I have the laptop because there's a couple of things that I want to get done, but you can feel the rage in someone's eyes that they're on like their 30-minute break and they're just gazing at you like, this fucker's doing.
Is that a bottle of gin?
What?
When they see you.
Oh!
I know how you roll. I've seen what's in your backpack.
Oh, man.
I'm just at Starbucks. Oh.
I can imagine somebody looking at that and being like, what is that?
Good night. Happy
Cheers.
recording.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Would you like to impart some sage wisdom, or plug your YouTube channel real quick?
That'd be awesome if you was just like, get a job.
Yeah, man.
You're already recording?
Of course.
Oh. Yeah, A Life of Stories, Arnold R. Where am I? Am I
You should, if you sit right here, you'll barely be in frame.
sit right where?
Right here. Come to the
If I
couch.
sit here, I'll barely be in frame, you say.
This is the first appearance of a wild Arnold.
Hello. Am I on TV? I'm on TV.
I'm on TV
Hi,
there.
Mama. Oh, she did. She did, Mama.
I seen the leprechaun. He was in the tree.
My mama dead. She died. I'm over here saying hello to my mama. I'm dead, Mama. And this went dark and inappropriate immediately.
Fast.
So cheers.
That is how it's done.
That is how it's done.
that is less than
Happy
15.
Halloween, all y'all motherfuckers.
Happy Halloween.
Peace out, fight the power.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
I'll see you guys later.
Real quick, what's your YouTube?
A Life of Stories, at A Life of Stories, Arnold R.
I'll put a little link in the video.
Yeah,
Because I know how to do that now.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Cheers.
You know what? Hold on. This is very embarrassing because if you watch the channel, you'll notice episode 28 has a duplicate. There's a version with Kip and I where our eyes are fluttering all over the screen.
I try to tell y'all, don't do coke, and then now you see what happens when you
Look, I'm sober this time.
eyes darting all over.
And then
the
I had
place.
to, I put up a video saying like, well, I didn't apologize, but I was like, you know, mistakes are fun. And I put up the video without the fucking weird buggy eye contact. And in that same video, I'm bragging about, I'm getting better at editing. And I'm like, you shut your fucking whore mouth. You shut up. You don't get to say anything nice about yourself anymore.
We both had those moments, but I remember one podcast. I was like, "Man, I'm a professional," and we were talking about something as far as research or something like that. Then the next week, I did something or didn't know something. Something was a total brain fog for me, and you were like, "And you say you're a professional?" I was like, "Yeah, I deserve that one."
That was early on too.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that episode. One of the early joints.
I wish I had a smash cut of every time we've said we're professional and every time we've been idiots.
Oh, man. Yeah, just even outside the podcast, just in real life, just have a reel of us at different moments in time being like, I know what I'm doing, and then just cut to a moment when we really didn't.
I would like to be sponsored by this nicotine pouch, Pillows. I'm nicotining some sour peach.
Wait, it's a patch?
Pouch.
Cool.
Goes in your gums.
Gotcha.
I love these things. A boy can dream. So I will have a nicotine pouch in and vape because I'm a monster.
Until you brought that up, I hadn't even thought about it, and
Fuck, this one's on 0.
A vape person's worst nightmare. It's worse. It's even worse than when a phone battery goes.
Easy with that arm.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You're going a little bit high.
My bad. Listen, I've always talked well about,
It's real.
Yeah. See, I didn't even say it. Usually I'm the first person to bring it up, but I didn't even say it.
Well, I don't want to. We've said it enough. Is there anything more that needs to be
Chop
said?
off both my arms. Yeah, there you go. I ain't doing nothing. What are you talking about? All right. I should. Yeah.
Tell me.
So before we were talking briefly before we started recording.
During the
We were-
Little Caesars pizza sesh.
Yes. We were talking about a friend of mine, Greg Rossi, who passed away today.
My condolences.
Really, really thank you, and shout out to the rest of his family and his wife, all of whom I miss very, very much. They're in Japan right now, and I believe legit that's how Greg would have wanted to pass in Japan. When we were behind the bar talking about future things, those nights when you dealt with the people that wanted to split the check 15 ways and blah 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 blah. One of those long nights, and just thinking about where we wanted to be and see ourselves, and Japan was definitely on the list. So much love. I know I'm trying to squeeze this heartfelt message in between talking about
Idiocracy and
all kinds of nonsense, but I will do my best to work with Casey and clip this out and send our condolences and our love. And of course, I'll be. Today was one of those days where I really just did not want to hear that news. And I remember picking up my phone and seeing a message from his wife, Kiko. And I only you know how you look at something quickly and your brain automatically starts reading, even if you don't want to see it?
yeah.
So I had read maybe 4 or 5 words, and I knew that this was going to be the message where, I found out that he had passed. And there was part of me that was like, you know what, if I don't read it, I'm not actually sure. This childish thing of being like,
I'd rather live in the mystery.
yeah, like, don't tell, you know what I mean? It's somebody about to tell you something, you know what it is, but you're like, I just don't want to, don't even tell me. And that's what it's been like all day, thinking about what I was going to say and knowing that, nothing's ever going to quite be like Greg. So in any case, we love him, we love you, and back to our regularly scheduled, nonsense?
Yeah. So in the jumping off of that, I've being in management for many years. Anytime I read a text, I already knew what was going to happen. It was somebody calling out, not coming to work, and I'm like, if I don't read this, maybe they'll show up. That was my thought, and it never happened. And I was always the one to cover.
Greg, as much as I love you, if you show up to my door tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna be a little freaked out.
It is.
You're more than welcome.
We're dangerously close to Halloween. This could all be.
Oh my goodness.
You know that old fake your death prank to show up at your buddy's house?
Yo, nothing. But that would be an ill Halloween. Yo, what?
Well,
if you faked your death on like the 29th, and then just all of the rest of the 29th and 30th, you just worked on your costume, and then you knew that there was a party popping off. It's your friend's party. Everybody's gonna be there. A couple of people will mourn, whatever. But everybody's gonna be there. And you show up, dog. Talk about that being an ill ass. Come on, yo.
yes, but then everyone will call you an asshole.
I mean, you didn't really even have to do anything. You just got a text message. We didn't have time to you didn't have to come to a wake. You didn't have to go to there's no funeral. Y'all managed to get to the party, so don't tell me how much of an asshole am I. Y'all still came to the party.
All right, let's just start.
In fact, I'll fake the death, and
Okay.
as my dying whatever, I'll be like, just come to this party. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You just come to the party. Immediately, that would be sus. Everybody would be like, he's fucking with us, dog. And in turn, they'd fuck with me, and nobody would come to the party. And I'd just be sitting there like, damn, I am dead.
Aw.
And I'd think every couple of minutes, they're gonna be like, surprise!
It's gonna be. They're hiding in the furniture.
And then I'm like, oh wait, maybe they really do think I'm dead. Oh damn, they wouldn't. And then I'd be mad, and I'd just go out and find him. And what would be fucked up is I'd actually die doing that. And that's how I'm able to come back and haunt everybody.
All right.
This is a good movie.
You hear that, Hollywood?
This is a good movie, Hollywood. Better than what the fuck you got been coming up
Better
with
than
lately.
Jurassic Park 9.
Not for nothing, but
Ghost dinosaurs.
Jesus Christmas. There was this little thing in Hollywood for a little bit. It was maybe around COVID. I don't really remember, but it was just everything had a number, and it was too high. Everything was something 5, and you're like, oh, really Fast and Furious. What?
10. They're up to.
Come on.
They're past 10.
Come on. Do we really need?
That's because
come on.
they can keep like pumping those movies out because you don't need talented actors.
At least when Marvel did it, because there's 1,000 Marvel movies, but they focused on a specific character.
Yeah, they did
and they
storytelling.
Gave
They followed the 3-act
With
structure.
Fast and Furious, the original, through whatever number we at now, it's the same fucking thing. Yo, bro, we need money. Yo, bro, I know how
We
to
need
get
cars.
money. We need cars. The money's in the cars. We gotta get to the cars.
But we gotta go through this
Yo,
submarine
bro,
first.
I know you thought I was dead in Fast and Furious 2. I'm actually here. Let's go get these cars. Nothing ever changes. It's just, except Vin Diesel just, well, he's still bald. Y'all should have at least given the man some hair.
I just want
Something.
I wish that, you know, he's got all this money now. He can self-produce and self-direct a new Chronicles of Riddick because he's really good as that character.
How old is he now, though?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you can't do
It's
the
such a
same
cool,
stunts.
it's such a cool like space sci-fi world, like Pitch Black, Chronicles
Yeah.
of Riddick.
Yeah.
I played the video games on Xbox, the original Xbox,
Yeah, I didn't.
and
I thought the movie was dope, though. Pitch Black. And
there was they had another celebrity guest voice actor in the video game, and it was who did Pimp My Ride? Who was that?
yeah.
Why can't I think of his name?
West Coast dude, right?
I'm supposed to be Mr. Hip Hop Autism from the last episode, and I can't.
know exactly what you're talking
I
about.
can't think of this fucking.
Yo, if
clown.
you're a real one, you know exactly who we're talking about.
Get the phone. Get the.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it before. I really can't. He was in Def Comedy. He was in another video game too.
Why is my brain not
It was like
hip hopping?
Def Jam rap battles or something, and like the rappers would fight each other and shit. You never played that game?
No.
Yo, that was the blackest game on earth outside of like and one. Yo.
NBA 2K.
Oh yeah, yo, NBA 2K. Oh my goodness, that was if you didn't.
I can't.
I'm pretty sure they were selling that on the corner.
The
It
only
was so popular.
I know it's not this rapper, but the only person I can think of right now is Mystical, and his name.
Nah.
I liked Mystical because he was also an army vet.
Yo, exhibits.
Exhibit. It was Mystical Exhibit. I don't know how that got like crossed over in my brain.
It's all good. Same time. Man.
Mr. X to the Z.
Oh man.
Hey,
yeah.
Exhibit, pimp my ride.
Whatever happened to him? He's probably just chilling on a bunch of money.
Yo, here's a crossover. Exhibit, Fast and Furious.
Nah.
All the cars have like aquariums and,
Oh my God.
and fuzzy
Yeah.
interiors and
Nah.
fucking speakers that it's like twisted metal.
Yo, nah.
Please.
I mean, if you would let him,
Come on, Hollywood.
you would have to pimp out like RVs to
Yeah.
be, you know what I mean? That's too much, yo. You wouldn't even be able to drive these things. They wouldn't be like
And
road legal.
Exhibit doesn't even have to be a character. He can just be Exhibit.
True. But yeah, that's my goodness. I feel bad for the mechanics that got to work on that. That's gonna be next level.
Hey, Dom,
Yeah, pimp my ride.
it's me.
Not for nothing, but I'm surprised someone didn't actually think of that.
I mean, now that I've put it out there into the ether, it's definitely.
I'm gonna be happy that somebody makes it, but I am gonna be ticked off that
Well,
he came up with it on this couch. And we're not invited to the premiere.
I have it in posterity on the internet, so I did it.
And it's 8/13 on whatever day this is.
October. We're close to Halloween. What day?
Yeah, it's close to October, and I mean it's
Close
close, to
to
Halloween. Yeah,
Close to
that's the exact date. It's close enough. Oh Lord, that's too funny. Oh my goodness.
I had
Excited.
a.
Sorry.
What do you got?
I was just gonna ask if you're excited about your set coming up tonight,
No.
because I heard last week was pretty good, Mr. Hip Hop Autism.
No, I mean, it was good. I was a little saucy, and I'm glad I didn't start drinking today.
Drinking.
I have to hit my I was in the pocket, but I was messing up all over the place, but it was good because I was having fun. I mean, as long as I'm having fun, to me the show is good. Same thing with this show. Like, if I'm having fun with you, the show's good. That's the
low bar of entry. We're good. I like this.
But that is like my rule number one for performing and like putting on a show, doing anything for an audience or for people. It's like, if you're having fun, your audience will have fun.
Okay.
Because we could be talking about anything as long as we make it engaging. Like if you're engaged with what I'm talking about, I'm engaged with what you're talking about. It's good content, in my opinion.
So what because obviously we talk about the show out with people, so there is an element of marketing that goes into the things that we do, right?
Yeah.
So there's this touch of business, right?
Yeah, we are.
Still think through that lens.
We are the product, yeah.
So at what point is there a space where, okay, the creativity comes all the way up here, but it comes into contact with something business-minded that doesn't actually work out? Which one wins for you? Or is there like a range of where that is?
I mean, we haven't become wildly successful.
No, but I'm just saying, like, let's say either tomorrow or in the future, who cares?
Okay.
Somebody says, we want to advertise with you, but I don't know, and it's something kind of innocuous. Like, it's just, hey, don't say. We prefer really if you, I don't know, didn't say silly, or didn't say something that I say. I don't know. Let's say I keep dropping N-bombs, and they're like, hey.
And the My Pillow guy is like, I kind of want more N-bombs. And I'm like, Kip, your artistic integrity. It has to be natural.
That would be some shit. If there was like a white executive that like brought us in one day and was like, yo, we really want to talk to you about the content, and I'm feeling under pressure because I'm like, man, I say nigga all the time. And I'm like, I just started off, I'm like, guys, I totally understand. I'll curb it. You don't even have to worry about it. And then they just look at us and they just start laughing and they're like, we want more. And I'd be like, oh snap, like wait, what, why?
We want a 10x multiplier on
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. And then they start like showing us clips of ourselves. And they're like, if you could, this bit was hilarious. I'm like, that was just me. And they're like, yeah, see? And they were just like, yeah, be that guy. And I'm like, oh no. Just pigeonholed myself into.
There was a recent episode of Your Mom's House with Segura and Christine, and they had Ennie in the booth, and Tom goes, whenever I point to you, I want you to say it. So, and he's just reading out a sentence, and he would just go, and that's how it went, and it was such an amazing bit. I'm like,
oh my goodness,
that's the workaround.
Yeah, I guess.
But unfortunately, Ennie is employed and has to say it because he's paid to say it.
Hey man, this ain't a black thing. It's just, I mean, it is, but yeah. It's, good lord. Yeah, I mean, hold on now. We do need to, at some point, not right now, but at some point we are going to need to re-examine the use of the N-word by people who are not obviously black. I understand that there's been a little bit of a mix-up between Latin American countries. They feel some claim to it. I get that, all right? But
some Asian countries too.
Yeah, some of y'all, we gotta pump the brakes.
You've seen those? I think they're like, Thai restaurants that are. Have you seen the ones that are like, fuck NGA?
Bitch nigga.
That one.
Yeah.
I'm like.
And the actual meeting is pretty like it's pretty hilarious. It's
What is it? I never looked into it.
I'm pretty sure it's something. I mean, this is what I've heard online, but it's supposed to just be, I don't know, a phrase for like have like good day or have a good meal or hello or peace be with you or something. It's something really just like wholesome and not about niggas at all, which kind of upset me, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. Where is that place again? I thought it was in the U.S.
There's multiple places, because I think after one place got really like popular for it, some other business minded, I think they're Thai people changed their restaurant titles to something NGA.
That's hilarious. Yo, I should when I have to the next LLC name is just gonna be. In fact, you know what? Nah, I'll set up I'm gonna set up a trust. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna have the LLC pay into the trust. I'm just gonna call it bitch nigga, yo. Oh my gosh, that'd be so hilarious. But I would have to change the LLC at some point because I do want to see, or maybe I could do DBA. I could have it like really be legit and then have doing business as bitch nigga. No, we don't even have food.
You just have business cards that say that.
Well, we gotta sell something. I want to make something off of this. What would be a hilarious thing for me to sell though?
Little pieces of your dreadlocks.
No. Do we need to talk about that woman that saved one? I thought that's what you were talking about. Oh, Jesus. Is this the first time I'm telling this on the show? Holy shit.
You had somebody cut your hair and save it?
No, so I think I took a shower in her place. Some of y'all thought I was going to say shit. Nope. I took a shower in her place.
All 5 of you who thought that.
I took a shower at her place. One of them must have it was like a weak link, it just like fell off, and I didn't think anything of it because I didn't see it. So I just dried off, got my stuff, left. And then
where did it fall off? In the shower?
In the shower, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So anyway,
I can't imagine walking in and seeing that like, ha!
No, well, yeah. But it's obvious that it's a lock, so it's like, whatever. Anyway, like a year and a half later, we bumped into each other. I went to her house, and she was like frantically talking about something that she had for me.
And she's like, "Here, you dropped this."
Yo! And she had it like on her like nightstand. And I was like, it didn't even register that it was mine. I was just like, what is this rope? What's this brown rope? She was like, you dropped this, like I've kept it all this time. And I'm like,
that bitch.
And I'm sure she thought it was romantic or I don't know what she thought. Maybe I have no idea what it was, to be honest.
I'm going to tell you some sage wisdom passed on to me by...
You're handing me sage wisdom after last week.
Yep.
Just last week.
Sage.
Somebody was asking where you lived. Right? And what did you say about this person? You had a what?
I didn't block them. Because they could be a fan.
So anyways, he's giving me sage wisdom after a stalker who asked him where he was.
Yeah.
Still walks around unblocked till this day.
Sage wisdom coming in hot.
Coming in. Go ahead.
Here it comes.
Hit it with me. I mean,
you cannot.
Hit me with it.
I need you to just chill for a second. Just wait.
Alright.
You cannot always give good dick to these women.
That is certainly not what's happening.
Because it is both a gift and a curse. And sometimes they keep your hair for a year or longer.
First of all, I never said that I slept with her.
You took a shower at her place. Alright. Fine. My detective skills are not on point today. You definitely fucked her.
Oh, they've been off since last week, bro. When you said that you just still didn't block the girl or whoever was talking to you. Yo, your detective work has been off for a while.
I like to live dangerously.
Yeah, apparently, yo.
But I'm
Commissioner Gordon over
But I am
there.
also a sage of danger.
Oh my goodness, yo. Good Lord. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Yeah.
He's not wrong. I don't disagree. But it doesn't mean I'm going to change.
Look. Now, that story about the lock that fell out of my head happened around 2015. Okay? I still know exactly where that woman is, just in case. I want to know whether she's in the country, out of the country, in the city, out of the city. I just want to know where she is at all times, and I want to make sure that her address never all of a sudden starts getting closer to mine. You understand?
So that's why you put...
Now, this is many, many years ago. Last week, I asked you about this stalker person. They are still unblocked.
Correct.
Do you know where they are?
I did not ask. Why would I ask?
See?
So I can stalk them back?
Yes!
That's a good
That is exactly what you do with stalkers.
It's a good movie right there.
You stalk them back.
Stalk the stalkers.
You need to know where they are, what they're into, who they're with.
Where do you wear?
I'm asking about that. I mean...
Yeah, you have to go dead in the eyes, and you kind of tilt your head like 20 degrees. Where are you at? I'd like to see where you keep your shoes.
Oh, Lord. Back in the day, having dead eyes used to be, it was a thing. It was sort of your announcement to whoever you were talking to or dealing with at that moment.
I mean, it's always a thing with the women you date.
Well, I mean, they've had tough lives. Don't judge them. So, and I'm not necessarily making it any easier. So, you know, in any case, now you're always with the Russian women. Now you got me all fucked up, and now I'm thinking about Russian women.
All right, I'll tell a story to get your mind off it.
Damn it.
I had a nice date recently.
Russian woman?
No.
I'm sorry, lady. He doesn't know. It's fine.
I continue to hate that part of the world. Yeah, you potato stealing fucks. Could have helped out Ireland. You could have helped out Ireland during the famine. You didn't. You just let us starve and eat our own children.
What do you think they were going through? They didn't have. Neither of y'all had potatoes.
They have bears and wolves and all that fucking crazy shit. So like in Ireland, there's no like things to hunt. There's sheep.
If y'all had just figured out Scotch sooner, this wouldn't even be a problem.
Anyways,
whose fault is that?
I had a nice date with a woman I will not mention on the show because she knows me and has known me for a while, and I will keep her privacy. But we went out and she got me food. She got me a nice museum pass to the Museum of Graffiti in Wynwood, which is very cool. I recommend it. Check it out. And then we came home and I downloaded a little cat video game and we played together and we fooled around and had a good time.
That is a good date.
It was a fantastic date. I got treated like a lady. It's so nice. Somebody bought me a meal, bought me a museum ticket, and then we had fun. And, you know, I won't go into details because I respect her privacy.
All right.
But we had a very good time.
Gentlemanly way to go.
I have a lot of love for this woman, and I've loved her in the past, so...
Cool. All respect. All love. I like it.
I had a nice time.
Good shit. That's what's up. I'm hearing that. That's funny that you mentioned that. I was just giving props to this one girl that which never fucking happens. This one girl that came in. Most everybody comes in and they just ask for either what's the cheapest or what's the most expensive. She did neither. She knew exactly what she wanted. She wasn't like overly obsessive about it.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, I want a Chianti. Do you have it? Yeah, it's going to be right over there. Cool. My friend's paying. And she didn't say anything to me. She was just like, my friend's paying, so I'm gonna grab him and we'll look at it and da da da. So she didn't realize that I was behind her. So she picks up the bottle by herself, shows it to her friend, was like, "Ooh, cheap date, right?" The bottle was like $30. And I was like, "Yo," and she was dressed up nice. And then let him have the bottle, let him, figure out all the rest of the stuff. Came through, grabbed the glasses. He was like, "Yo, do you want something to eat?" She was like, "I'll eat if you have something. I'm not, I'm chilling." Left, came back, like very nice, very like it was almost as acting normal was a shock for me. It was a shock. That's what I'm realizing now.
Compared to the normal customers that you receive at.
Yo, bro, it was such a shock that I walked them out. And I kind of just stood there for a second, like, what did I just watch?
I'm going to do a quick impression of the average customer at Lanyard's. Oh my god, cheese! Oh my god, wine! What kind of cheese? Oh, I don't know anything about cheese. Do you know anything about cheese? I like Gouda.
Let's stand here in front of everybody while they try and look up Gouda.
Can I try these wines?
How do you spell Gouda?
I want something like a Malbec. Do you guys have Malbec?
Oh god. I want the Pinot. Great. Pinot Grigio or Pinot Noir?
Yes.
Yeah. The Pinot. As if
that happens.
The Pinot.
That happens like every fucking day.
Every day. Yep. Pinot Grigio or Pinot Noir? The Pinot. You're like, all right, cool. And you just kind of have to, if you want to be nice, you can like grab it, like slowly reach for the white wine and see what her face looks like. Like, yeah. And then she's like, you just put it back and just grab the Pinot Noir and just take that one out and just do it like that. That's how, like little children, that's how you have to deal with most of these people. So when she did that, I was like, wow, like, bro, I wanted to hold up a sign like, yo, you got the one, bro. Stop looking, like, take her home now.
Not only customer of the season, but
she's a customer of the universe.
Fucking wife material, knows what she wants,
knows exactly what she wanted, knew the appropriate price range, like wasn't stuffy about. I don't know about this cheese, but I am hungry. Like, what do they have outside? Like, can we get something and like bring it in? Wasn't one of those things. It was just super chill.
You know what? That is indicative of people with life experience. The people that just don't float through life and like don't make any decisions.
But she wasn't like some people come in with this energy. Remember the lady from The Devil Wears Prada? She was like this high executive, who just kind of like moved with purpose, talked shit to people, like was very cut down, wouldn't even allow you to say anything, would just blurt out the order and keep it moving. Somebody that goes to Starbucks, they're trying to say hello, how are you? They're like, and they just go through their list and then they pay and they're off. There are some people that are like that, as if they need to like get to like a PTA meeting really quickly. You know what I mean? I mean these women that they just come in too aggressive.
I'm all about efficiency.
These women.
I'm all about efficiency in conversation, but cutting people off and not listening is not efficient.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm gonna go grab I'm gonna get my backup vape because I have one of those because I'm a monster.
Yo, for real. Okay. See what I'm talking about? Yo, don't see. You're doing it again. Now the audience is whoever is on YouTube, and you get to act like I'm the miserable ogre who's just mean and does things to hurt you and harm you.
Do you see how he treats me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink. You want a White Claw?
I would love the lemonade. This is, I think this is month, I don't know. I've been not drinking for a month and change now.
What do you say?
Just letting the folks know I haven't been drinking for a month and change. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Except for lemonade.
I only drink about once or twice a week. Everything in moderation.
Yeah. I've been getting what y'all been saying about that. Oh, alright. It makes sense now. Before I was like, pussies. Now I'm kind of like, oh, alright. It is cool to like stay up for the entire day. That kind of works.
Yeah, and not have a like wicked hangover and shit.
Yeah, hangovers never bothered me. I think with all the years I've been drinking, I'm pretty sure if you were to have to write down, it would just go on one piece of paper.
I drink like the monster that I am.
Yeah, but you never had like.
But I also spent 9 years sober. I'm no longer sober.
Ah, man, 9 years, fucking shit. Yeah, I mean,
It gave my body time to recover and my brain time to mature past. They say.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I know it.
In Alcoholics Anonymous and some other philosophies, they say like you stop maturing at the age your addiction begins.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking,
Oh, please.
like you laughing at I don't know, something like a little kid joke or a little kid cartoon. I'm like,
I still do that.
Yeah, that's not how it does. In any case, but I know what you mean. I can't remember who told me that, but it always kind of made sense. I was like, oh, well. Yeah.
Speaking of little kid cartoons, I was talking with my friend Faye. She's a friend of the show.
Mm-hmm.
She's been on an episode, and we were talking about the old Ninja Turtles toys and all the ones that we had growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that I don't have, which would be a really nice addition to the set, is the Alligator from Ninja Turtles. His name is, oh god, I cannot remember. Yeah, please look it up.
Interesting.
Because I was thinking about.
It does make sense. Yeah, they're in the sewers.
He's like a Mississippi alligator, and he has like a big he has a Bayou Cajun accent.
Of course he does.
And he's one of
Leatherhead.
Leatherhead.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I want to get a little fucking toy Leatherhead for the set.
Oh, that would be Leatherhead is a hot-headed mutant alligator.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He wasn't
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, from the original show. He's been in the video games, and they've reprised his character a bunch of times.
Wow, I totally forgot about Leatherhead.
Yeah, he didn't make a ton of appearances when we were growing up, but I remember when he did, I was like, that guy's so cool.
I'm trying to think of more cartoons that I watched as a kid. Did you ever watch? I think it was. What are the things on castles that they're like? It starts with a G. What are they? Gargoyles.
Oh yeah.
Remember Gargoyles?
That show was epic.
That show was sick.
Wasn't the
was
main
my
voice
show.
actor? He wasn't. Was it James Earl Jones? No, it wasn't. Who's
That would have been dope if it was.
No, it's another famous black voice actor who did a bunch of different voices for cartoons.
Better not be Lawrence Fishburne if he's been in the game that long.
You mean Larry Fishburne?
What did I say?
It's Lawrence.
Oh, leave me alone.
When he was a younger actor, he went by Larry Fishburne. Little movie trivia knowledge about Lawrence Fishburne, aka
he has been in the game a long time. Good lord.
aka why do I have all this brain frog?
Frog? Brain frog.
Brain frog. That was another thing that came out of my
brain frog.
I was talking with Faye. She calls me when she's driving home at night because she hates driving.
Mm-hmm.
And she said brain frog, and I lost my shit. I'm like, Kermit the Frog in your brain here.
I mean, it makes sense. Hopping from one thing to another. That sounds like a medical term. Right? Word
Yes.
salad, that's a term.
Medical term.
Medical term.
Yeah. Sir, you've got a case of word salad.
Yeah, all those prisoners, they're doing word salad.
Your word salad was tossed. Multiple times.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. No good. I don't see I don't see, and I don't think we'll ever see the want or desire to do it or to have it done to you.
To get your ass ate?
Yeah. Don't see the
I've got a story. I was a young man in the army,
Oh boy.
Very,
All right.
very much started drinking at the age of 18 because I was Army boy and I could go buy beer at the fucking PX.
This is already going down a very dark path.
It's super dark. This is something I wrote as a stand-up that I'll probably never do. But it's a dark story because this woman was, I think, the first dead-eyed demon woman that I've ever met. And yes, she offered to do that.
Offered to do what?
That.
Okay.
She offered to my back door stairs.
Back door, stairs, porch.
My-
Okay.
And I was like, hell no. That's like, because I was 18. This is 22 years ago,
Okay.
and I'm 40 years old.
So is she older than you at that point?
I don't know what she was, but she definitely.
Well, hopefully, yes, she was older. Because she said she was 18.
Yeah.
We're gonna edit this out. It's all good.
For the. Well, I mean, this.
I'm kidding.
Now, I love women with daddy issues, but there is a scale of like the extremes. Like, I like somewhere in the middle. The needle was pointing all the way up, and then it was bending past where it ended, and it was. I was a sick puppy back then.
Yo, he said the needle was so full, it looked like it was empty.
The needle spun back around.
Oh Lord!
But
No.
I discovered that if you eat a Percocet patch that is supposed to go on your skin, yeah, I'm telling you about my monstrosity. Just bear with me.
Okay.
If you eat the gel inside of a Percocet patch, you can't come at all. So there was a lot of a young man with army endurance not being able to bust.
For how long?
This went on, and the needle just kept on going further and further, and she took it all, and I don't ever care to repeat that. I don't want to do that again. I've done it. I've lived a very sexually interesting life. I've got stories. Sometimes they'll make it onto the show if they're entertaining.
Don't ever surprise me with that shit. I'm still in court for that shit. That shit happened like 4
You're
years
still
ago.
in court for getting your ass ate?
Yeah. Because I wasn't sure what was going on, so I immediately just went like this and knocked her the fuck out. So, it's not my fault. So we're going back and forth with, who's got to pay. Like, whatever. I feel like, whatever health care she has should just go ahead and do that. And she was like, well, have it in your house, so homeowners insurance. I'm like, no. You were entering areas of the house no one gave you permission to be there.
They went through a different back door
Exactly.
that has no key.
Tried. Like if it was, like if she had a key, which she didn't, she didn't have fucking permission. It would have went like this, like, you know what I mean, like just bleh, bleh. But it was enough to cause. Hey, that's what happens.
Damn, kid.
I don't care. It's public record. We're going to court anyway, so I want it on record that I didn't pay. It's because you got knocked out. That ain't my fucking fault.
Jesus.
Victoria.
Oh my God. We're naming names. I don't know that girl's name. I never saw her again.
I'm actually getting angry. I'm playing it. All this is.
I never
joke.
saw that young lady again, and I hope she got to have a healthy relationship with her father.
She didn't.
And is not,
Yo, you gotta live with that. Like,
I have to live with that.
alright, but it's completely different.
I
man.
touched a demon
Look.
for hours.
Think about this, right? How did she leave? Like, did she?
I left.
Okay, you left. All right. Imagine she left. And imagine this was.
There's also more to the story.
Oh, see, Jesus Christmas. Now, imagine you ate somebody's ass for however long, right? I don't really care if it was 5 minutes or 35 minutes. You still was back there. Now, you in your car on your way home, and just let's say something irritating happens, right? Like you got to go to the bathroom. You're minutes away from the house, and all of a sudden the train's going by, and you're just sitting there about to pee your pants, waiting for this train to go by. You're low on gas, and you just think to yourself, and I was just in somebody's ass for 5 whole minutes, bro. That's a huge, for me anyway, that'd be a huge drop. Like, damn, this is where my life is right now. I'm about to pee myself on my way home from eating somebody's ass.
I mean, some people hear that and they're like, oh man, this guy's living the dream.
No.
It's all a matter of perspective. Some more sage wisdom for you.
Yeah, I guess perspective.
The human condition is a funny thing, Kip.
Fuck, man. No,
I was just talking about this with Arnold.
Yo, if you're, I'm sorry, but you know, we can sit here and talk about perspective all day long, but if you're one of these people that's doing that shit on OF and you're selling your shit for 30 days for the same cost as like a couple of like slices of pizza and fries at 7-Eleven, you've really got to think about where your life's going.
Hey, man.
I'm sorry, but you do, yo.
You're gonna destroy.
Like, yo, if you're selling your Boom Boom and everything,
Boom Boom,
OnlyFans for like the cost of a public sub, come on, yo, come on.
I mean, both have their.
No, and people are looking at Yo's thing, being like, is this really even a bargain? Like, yo, come on, man, that's rough.
I don't hate
rough.
on any of those creators. I don't watch that stuff. But where was I going with this? I make your money where you can. If I could do it, I definitely wouldn't mind it. But I'm also like, I don't. I'm at the age now where I don't seek out like I don't chase women anymore. I don't. Like, I'm not as driven sexually. Like, my brain is like, it's nice to have, you know, sex and sexual activity, but I also, it's not dominating my mind like when I was in my youth where I was like, gotta get it, I need it.
Okay.
So, but I'm like, because I know just from my time on this earth that we all go through these different parts of our lives, and that's just a part of their life for now. Or it might continue. Who cares?
Eat ass, you mean?
That too. I mean, I always enjoy it. If the woman enjoys it, it makes me enjoy it more.
Gonna have to stop you there. I'm all on that. Give her a joy ride as long as it doesn't get to that last stop.
There's a nice piece of graffiti on the streets of Wynwood, and it says, "Eat ass." And every time I walk past it, I'm like, thank you, sidewalk.
Look,
The sidewalk knows what's up.
because even when there was a moment when rapper Kevin Gates was talking about this.
Kevin Gates is the fucking man.
On the Breakfast Club. He's still the man, but everybody was tripping over the fact that he said that like he eats his girl's ass or something like that. And under the guise of, if it makes her happy, that's my girl. I want to do anything that makes her happy. However.
Does he keep his grill in?
No, just, first of all, since when are we supposed to do just anything that they like simply because they like you?
No, that's his queen, man. She treats him like a king, he treats her like a queen.
So she loses that queen title if I decide I don't want to eat ass?
I mean, everyone's relationship is different. Like, it's all about what boundaries. This is a perfect way to just have your boundaries set. Like, this is what I want to.
I'm not trying to shame anybody, but
Have boundaries and make sure they're clear. There's some boundaries you can, you know.
Yeah, if a boundary makes somebody turn around and chop your ass. Yeah, you probably should have that conversation. Probably should have had that conversation long before you got chopped in the head.
I'll tell you a boundary that it scared me. There was a girl that.
You want to get choked or something?
Yep. To the point of passing out.
Yep, do it.
And I had done that before, but not to that extent.
The person wasn't asking me.
She's not like make me like bring me close to death.
That's funny. That's funny.
And I'm like, well, I do know CPR. I was certified at the time. And I'm like, all right, if anything happens, I got this. So it was great. It was like a new experience. Like once you unlock that, you're like, wow, I've almost killed with sex.
I'm gonna have to defer to one of the goats on this one. And when I say that, I'm using the term pretty loosely, but Californication was one of my favorite television shows, still is. Now, in one of the episodes, somebody wanted to be asphyxiated during intercourse, or however that worked. Hung him up on the door.
Oh.
Something happened, she ran out to deal with the situation that was going on outside. By the time she made it back in, homie's dead. Now, I'm not so worried about choking to death. I don't really care about being tied up because I would never allow anybody to tie me up like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about myself. However, if I tie some little woman up,
then you go out and bake a turkey.
Yeah, I forget that I had something on the stove. I don't want her dying. That seems like a very long conversation with the landlord, police, neighbors. Don't want any of
me.
Don't. Yeah.
Call me immediately.
I don't want any of that, yo.
I mean, we got nature's garbage disposal right here.
Just giving away game.
I gotta feed these guys, you know?
There are so many clips. If I was a prosecutor, there'd be so many clips of just
this
stuff that I could go ahead and just pin on both of us. We wouldn't even have to have been in the same state. And I could just use some of the phrases that we've come up with over there.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, Your Honor, listen to what he said in this episode. He clearly did it.
And also, I'll add this for posterity. This is not an admission of guilt. These are just stories.
Yep.
None of these actually ever happened.
Who did it best? Kendrick Lamar did it best.
I'm glad you didn't see that. I winked at the camera.
There's something I did earlier. I know you didn't see it. I hope you catch it when you're doing editing. That'll be great. That'll be absolutely great. You did one and I did one. Perfect.
Let me get a little
Gotcha.
just a splash. That's good.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Shall we cheers to
cheers
to our friendship and all of our escapades?
All of our crazy escapades over the years. Kendrick Lamar said it best.
That we happily bring to you people on the internet.
Always, of course. Our pleasure. Free of charge. We should do a Patreon.
What could we do on the Patreon?
Oh, we could do a lot.
I mean, because every time I talk about drugs, TikTok will flag my videos. Instagram doesn't care. YouTube has they're a little. There's one of our videos is age restricted.
Why aren't they all age restricted? I'm not saying it. Well, actually,
because it's all done with computers. Like the computer can't get the context of an hour episode or an 80-minute episode.
I'm just thinking about 13 because it starts at 13, right? Like you have to be 13 to get a YouTube account. Or any of the accounts. I think you have to be 13.
No clue.
Because when I look at the analytics for my personal page, it starts at 13. So it'll say if you look under age and all the rest of that stuff.
I make sure when I put these into YouTube, I always click no, this is not for children.
Oh, good, perfect.
And
Even though I feel like it kind of should be.
No.
I feel like it kind of should be. No, I feel
I don't need.
intelligent 14 or 15-year-olds will get what I'm saying.
I'm very shocked.
Okay, so one of the clips that we did, right? I said, don't wait for the police, the judge, the doctor to tell me that I'm slipping. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously I've lived a life completely different than some 14-year-old that's grown up in the Gables, right? But he's intelligent, and he lives, within Miami, and he knows there's a couple of kids in his class that are idiots, and they've had trouble with police, they've had trouble with the school, right? Okay, so
Cuban
he listens to me. He's not a bad kid. He knows he's not a bad kid, right? Maybe he needs a little bit of guidance. He's living in Coral Gables in a nice house because daddy's off making paper. He ain't got time to be around all that much, right? When I say don't wait for the police, the judge, the doctor, whoever to tell me that I'm slipping, that might mean something more to like a younger person coming up and growing up where I did. To him, it should mean, hey, yo, don't wait for your teacher to tell you that your SAT scores are fucked up. Like, your friend should be telling you that. What I'm basically saying is, hey, don't hang on those bums that you know that are getting in trouble. That's good advice for a 14, 15-year-old. You're a few years away from graduating. Someone should tell you to not hang out with
But
bums.
Kip, we're not their parents.
So?
That is a job for the parents.
Like I just said, not all parents are there. He's out making money, bro. You ain't got time to be doing everything.
All right.
They say it takes a village.
They do.
Say hello to the village idiot,
Yes.
who happens to have
A
couple of choice words that actually do make sense. A little bit.
I say it all the time when I'm telling people about the podcast, and I'm like, it's mostly our dark humor. We talk about hospitality. Sometimes I talk about the military, but everything is just based on conversation. All podcasts that I consume are just conversations. Like, if you were to ask Joe Rogan, hey, what's your podcast about? That you can't just like narrow it down. It's always a conversation.
Yeah. It's basically just stuff he's interested in.
Yeah, and this is what we do as well.
I think he does a little different.
But of course he does. That man's a professional.
That man is a
I've
professional.
been doing it for years. But I also sprinkle in at the end. I'm like, occasionally we toss in some life lessons, but that's not like our main thing is like motivation or giving life advice. That just happens to find its way into the episode because of our personalities.
I think if you were to look at this through the eye of somebody that was really trying to
Analyze.
gain knowledge about just the mundane things about life that can really get you fucked up. If you think about all the things that you could do in life, not for nothing, but hitting the sheets with a girl, of all the things that you can do in life, I don't even think it's in the top 10. If we're really being real. Unless this is the number one love of your life, or this is just a girl that's that bad and has status like that. All right, cool. If you're hitting J-Lo, all right, or Mariah. You know what? Somebody brought this up. Name another Mariah that you know.
Another Mariah?
After thinking about Mariah Carey, now try and think of another Mariah that's even kind of famous.
Oh, famous wise? No.
She's the only one, dog.
I just know. I just know Cuban girls named Mariah that were trifling.
Yeah, we got a lot of those. That's fine.
And
But the point is,
that's when I knew them. I don't know them anymore.
Okay. Point is, hitting girls of all the things that are gonna be super dope in your life. That chick from Hialeah. You're not gonna remember that on your deathbed, unless it was that amazing. But,
Or the time you choked a tiny Jewish woman until she almost passed out. I told you there's always more to the story, Kip. There's always more.
If that's what you did, don't leave it in the comments. Don't leave it in the comments.
She's,
You know.
she's a friend. She's a good friend.
Okay.
I wouldn't say best friend.
Yo. Oh, wait a minute. We've definitely talked about this.
On a previous episode.
Yes. You were like,
Oh yeah.
you wanted to know if I would choke a bitch. We had a whole thing about this.
Yeah.
We went to court and everything. Your Honor, he couldn't have done it. He won't even choke a bitch.
You're right. Oh my god.
I couldn't have been the Boston Strangler. That's what it was. Oh my goodness. Yes, I will die
Honor.
on this hill, bro. I will die on these 2 hills. I'm not choking anybody, and I really, really rather not eat your ass. It would have to be, yo.
Your Honor, my client is not the ass-eating Boston Strangler. I'll point to Exhibit A, B through C.
Oh man,
Alligator Couch episode 29.
bro, you could just go through my whole life. You could just ask people from the moment I was born. They'd be like, "Yo, he was way too small. His hands are way too small. He's not choking shit." Come on, man.
Your hands are not small.
Well, when I was born, they were.
How tall are you? You're 6'6".
It's like 1.6. It's like whatever between 6 and 6'1".
Because I know you're like slightly taller than me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually 5'11". It's just the shoes.
You are not. Do not even go there. Because that'll make me re-examine my height. I'm 6 foot on my driver's license. I'm tall, handsome, and I'm charming. But if Kip is shorter than me, then
Yeah.
what is my life?
All this time, I've actually been 5'10". Just nobody, looked down at my shoes. Oh,
You
Lord.
shattered my worldview with your fucking platform Adidas.
Yo, not for nothing. I had he used to be a buddy of mine. He's actually dead.
I've got those.
And he wasn't a friend of mine for the time when he died. We weren't friends, so But he used to always wear these really thick platform boots. And I remember thinking one day, because I was coming in the house and he had a girl there, and I was just going upstairs. I was tired, and I thought to myself, what is the conversation like when he takes off the shoes?
Well,
You know what I mean?
I mean, his name was Prince, and he invited you in for pancakes.
No. Yo, people, I don't even fuck with pancakes like that.
How do you not, man?
Waffles, that's where it's at.
I have a story about pancakes. So when I was an alcoholic in my youth, right after the army, I would have these big house parties down in Key Largo.
Mm-hmm.
And my friends would crash on the couch, and sometimes we would play, white people pranks on each other.
Okay.
Like, have you ever heard of a couch coffin?
No.
That's if I take that couch over there, invert it, you're sleeping here, and I put it so that it
Okay.
makes a coffin.
I get the.
My friends did that to me, and I've done that to them. But one of the days that I woke up super hungover, I was in the couch coffin, and I don't know why, but like the first thing out of my mouth was pancakes.
Okay.
And I fucking like bust out of the fucking couch coffin, and I just go into the kitchen, and I'm fucking drunk smoking a Newport, and I start making pancakes for everybody as they're waking up, and they're all still like laughing about me just saying screaming out pancakes, and I start making pancakes, and I'm like, who wants pancakes? And there's like
That's wild.
I'm smoking in my kitchen, and I was like, who wants Grandma Casey's ashy pancakes, and I flick my
Yeah.
cigarette into a pancake, and I give it to one of my friends.
Oh, good
And
Lord.
They're eating it, and they're like, "You didn't really ash in this, did you?" I'm like, "Just eat it."
Oh, Lord.
But yeah,
See,
Grandma Casey's ashy pancakes has been an inside joke between me and my Keys friends for many years, and has it used to be a staple of our hangover diet.
ashy pancakes.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's also a good name for a racehorse. Grandma Casey's ashy pancakes is coming around the bend.
Ashy pancakes. Oh, my God.
That's a shout out to my friend Faye for that joke. She said that
Lord.
yesterday.
Yo, that's wild. Ashy pancakes. All right. Well, you know,
We can end right here.
no, I was gonna say I'm never gonna eat anything in here again.
I don't
but-
smoke cigarettes anymore.
Well, that's the thing. Number one, you don't smoke cigarettes. Number two, everything else that I've had here has been delicious. But if ashes has been the secret ingredient this entire time,
I've been putting fucking just a little charred up Newport and all the food.
That it makes sense now. It all makes sense. Oh, that's too funny. That's one of the life's most just unanswerable questions. What is it with black people and menthol cigarettes?
They so good. As
Never once have I ever, even smoking Newports, back when I did smoke, Newports were like, like you didn't,
I told you how I started.
Newports?
Yeah, was when I was in the army.
How does that make you start? That would immediately make me stop.
No, because when I was in the army, I always hung out with black dudes, and I would smoke Black and Milds and fucking
So
Newports,
weird.
and I was drinking malt liquor. I've said this on the episodes before.
So strange. I think I've maybe had 4 Newports in my entire life. Every single time I was probably pretty wasted. And every single time afterwards, like your whole chest, it feels like something's sitting on your chest.
The only time I was actually blacker than that was when I started smoking Cools.
Damn. Damn. Yo, if for those of you that don't know how black Cools
This is
is,
very fucking
Okay.
black.
you're not even gonna know what this is because you're just not even on that level of blackness. But we have to look this up. If you can put this in,
We
If
can
you
find
can
the
put this in-
statistics.
we have to find a way to put this particular image in the short. If you remember Jet Magazine, the blackest magazine ever.
I remember those black queens on the cover.
Like, yo, like the Daily Bongo isn't as black as this. Like, this is a black ass magazine, right? On the back of it, they would have cool. Inside, they would have discounts for Cools.
yeah, they give you coupons.
Yo, that's
There was
so
always
crazy.
There was always coupons for
Oh
Cools.
my gosh, I can remember. Oh my god.
There'd be sometimes I'd be shopping and I'd just tear out the fucking coupons and use them right then and there.
Yo, my grandmother had so many of these Jet magazines, like collections. I'm talking about January through January, years of these, and there would just be cool coupons from. Oh my god.
For years and years.
Yo, she could have, with the amount of Cools discounts, she could have opened up her own factory. If you were to take the amount of money she'd have saved, you could have been just like, yo, just take this factory and get on out of here. There was so many.
It's true. I don't even know where they grow.
Yo, Cools and Hennessy just went together. They were just sold together. I'm kidding, that's not true.
I used to make this drink
Oh, God.
before I ever knew what an Incredible Hulk was. It was Hennessy and blue Powerade, and I think there was something else in it because when you pour blue Gatorade or Powerade in with Hennessy, I think it turned green. There was there was a third ingredient. I haven't made this cocktail in years, but that was my recovery cocktail when I was in the army.
Recovery cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had Endure in it, didn't it?
Huh?
What else was in the end?
Oh, I don't know the real recipe. I know the one that I made.
Oh, gotcha.
The one that I made before I knew what the actual cocktail was.
I feel a certain way even looking up this kind of jink. I'm not a snob, but
Oh, it was hypnotic.
oh god, yo,
It was hypnotic.
bro, I was just about to say if your cocktail had hypnotic in it, I immediately hated you when you came to the bar. I couldn't wait for you to leave, yo, and the fact that you never tipped. I always wanted to throw that thick ass hypnotic bottle at your head. I hated people that came in with that. Oh, with that request.
I just had it on, you know.
Oh, bruh. Yo, this just got to be a black ass episode.
Yep.
Cools and hypnotic. Oh god, how do we go blacker than this?
Ashy pancakes.
Hold up. Yo, I wanna, man, every once in a while you just wanna take it back. Not all the way back, but just back to like maybe high school, like like senior year high school.
This was around that time for me because I was.
Bro, every house party was hypnotic or Bacardi.
Yeah, the one.
Somebody had Black and Miles.
The 151 Bacardi, not just.
First time I got drunk, 151.
Those nights were terrible. Terrible.
Yo. There was a point where I'm on the floor, my hands are on like the couch. I'm like trying to get up, hammered. And I'm just laughing, and I look up and everybody in the room is laughing. No idea what the joke was. Just hysterically laughing. We were all that hammered. And then like one sober girl like came in and walked and just looked at us and was like, yo, the hangover is gonna be so fucking rough for y'all. And we're just like, you don't know shit. Yo, that hangover was, it actually wasn't that bad, but it was pretty intense. My first hangover, so.
We've come full circle. We talked about hangovers early in the episode. We've come all the way back to it.
Hey.
I think we've told some compelling stories. Some stories that are potentially crimes, if they really happened. For our journeys in the future.
It's not about what you know, it's about what you can prove.
I need the Law and Order fucking dun dun.
And there you have it, folks.
The title of this episode is Black Law and Order. Thank you, friends. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by the Alligator Couch.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Manage your expectations and get all the sex you can.
There you go. Our philosophy.